If you're over 60, you might not realize that a simple habit you think is harmless could secretly increase your risk of a stroke without any warning signs. No pain, no symptoms that make you worry. In just a moment, you can feel completely fine, full of energy, but the next second, you might not be able to lift your arm, speak clearly, or even maintain your balance. As a neurology specialist, I've encountered many elderly patients facing this situation. But they didn't experience a stroke for the reasons you might think. Not because of smoking, a poor diet, or lack of exercise. They experienced it because of something they thought was beneficial to their health. Vitamins. Yes, vitamins. Millions of older adults believe that taking daily supplements will protect their bones, boost energy, or enhance memory. But what they don't know is that certain vitamins, especially when taken incorrectly or in high doses, can silently harm their brains. You've probably heard of vitamins D, E, B6, A, and niacin. These very vitamins might be the silent culprits that increase your risk of stroke, brain hemorrhages, or even a sudden spike in blood pressure, especially in the morning when your brain is the most vulnerable. And the scariest part? There are often no warning signs. I want to share with you real stories I've seen from my patients. Stories of people who trusted what they thought were safe supplements, only to face unforeseen consequences. These stories aren't meant to scare you, but to open your eyes to the potential dangers and help you protect your health and the health of your loved ones. If you've ever wondered if the vitamins you're taking could be harming you, or if you'd never thought that vitamins could be dangerous, this is the video for you. Feel free to leave your questions in the comments if you want to learn more. And if brain health matters to you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Beyond Facts for reliable, science-backed tips designed especially for older adults. Let's explore these hidden risks together and protect yourself today. Have you ever wondered if the vitamins you're using could be silently harming you? What if I told you that a common supplement, which many believe is essential for bone health, could actually be increasing your stroke risk without you even realizing it? Sounds shopping, right? But with my experience as a neurology specialist, I've seen many elderly patients face unexpected harm from the very vitamins they thought were protecting their health. Vitamin D is one of the most commonly used vitamins, widely regarded as a miracle vitamin that helps maintain healthy bones, boost immunity, and improve mood. That's why it's no surprise that many older adults take vitamin D daily with hopes of keeping their bones strong. However, what most don't know is that taking too much vitamin D, especially at high doses and without proper guidance, can harm the body, particularly your brain. When vitamin D is overused, the body starts absorbing excess calcium, leading to its buildup in the bloodstream. This surplus of calcium can make arteries stiff and narrow, increasing the risk of blood clots. And that's where the danger begins. Calcium in the arteries is like an intruder, making it harder for blood to flow and eventually leading to a clot. Now, think about this for a moment. Imagine you go to sleep feeling perfectly fine, and the next morning, your life is changed forever. It's not uncommon for a stroke to occur in the early morning hours when your brain is most vulnerable. The reason for this is the extra calcium from the high dose of vitamin D has silently created a blockage in your arteries, leading to a stroke. Let me share a real story with you. Mr. Walter, a 74-year-old retired Navy veteran, took his health seriously. Every morning, like clockwork, he would take his supplements, including a 10,000 IU vitamin D capsule he bought over the counter. He thought it was helping protect his bones, but what he didn't know was that the simple daily routine was slowly pushing his body toward a silent disaster. One morning, his wife found him confused, unable to speak clearly, and his right arm was limp. A stroke had occurred overnight. His lab results showed dangerously high calcium levels, stiff arteries, and fluctuating blood pressure. The culprit? vitamin D toxicity. Now you might be wondering, am I taking too much vitamin D? If you're taking 5,000 or 10,000 IUs of vitamin D daily, there's a good chance you're exceeding the recommended dosage. The recommended amount for older adults is only 800 to 1,000 IU per day, and even 2,000 IU can be too much if you're not deficient in vitamin D. If you're currently taking vitamin D, I strongly suggest you check the label of your supplement immediately. Do you know how many IUs you're taking? If you don't, it's time to visit your doctor and get your vitamin D levels checked. Because if you're taking too much, what was supposed to be a health supplement could be silently leading you toward a stroke. Not all vitamin D is harmful. When used correctly and in the right amounts, it can be beneficial for your health. However, like anything else in life, balance is key. If you're taking vitamin D, make sure you're not overdoing it. Always take it in the morning, never before bed, and regularly monitor your vitamin D levels with your healthcare provider. Brain health is something we must take seriously, especially as we age. If you're taking vitamin D, make sure you're not harming yourself in the process. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to share it with your loved ones. Always remember, understanding what you're taking will help you protect your health in the long run and avoid unnecessary risks. If you're concerned about vitamin D or want to learn more, feel free to leave your questions in the comments. Share your experiences or ask about the vitamins you're currently using. Health is priceless, and taking care of it today will help you live a healthier life tomorrow. Vitamin E has long been known as a powerful aid for heart health. It helps improve blood circulation, protects cells from free radical damage, and also has beauty benefits for the skin. Because of these benefits, vitamin E has become an important part of many people's diets, especially older adults. However, few people know that when vitamin E is used improperly, especially at high doses and combined with certain heart medications, it can have serious consequences for health, even increasing the risk of brain hemorrhages. As you know, vitamin E acts as a strong antioxidant, protecting cells from free radical damage. Many people, especially older adults, often use vitamin E to support heart health, improve circulation, and reduce the risk of heart-related diseases. However, few are aware that vitamin E can thin the blood, acting as a natural anticoagulant. When combined with blood-thinning medications like warfarin, aspirin, or other heart medications, vitamin E can make the blood too thin, making it difficult for the body to stop bleeding if there is an injury, especially when bleeding occurs in the brain, a situation that can lead to a hemorrhagic stroke, which is life-threatening. I want to share the story of Mrs. Evelyn Brooks, an 81-year-old retired librarian. She was always very careful about her health and had been using vitamin E for many years, believing it would help protect her heart and improve circulation. She was also taking warfarin, a blood-thinning medication to treat her heart condition. But she never expected that this combination would lead to a serious consequence. After supplementing with high-dose vitamin E, 800 IU per capsule, just 3 weeks later, she had to be rushed to the emergency room for a severe headache, confusion, and vomiting. A brain scan revealed that she had suffered a brain hemorrhage, a stroke caused by bleeding in her brain. The cause was the combination of vitamin E and warfarin, which made her blood too thin, leading to a rupture of a small blood vessel in her brain. Mrs. Evelyn's story is a clear example of the hidden dangers of using vitamin E improperly. While vitamin E can provide significant benefits for heart health when used at the correct dosage, when used incorrectly, it can become a harmful agent for the body. Most vitamin E supplements on the market contain doses many times higher than what is necessary for older adults. While the recommended dose for older adults is about 15 milligrams, equivalent to 22 IU per day, many vitamin E capsules contain from 200 IU to 1,000 IU per capsule, far exceeding the recommended amount. So, what should you do to protect yourself from these risks? First, check the dosage of vitamin E that you're taking. If you're taking high doses of vitamin E or combining it with blood-thinning medications, you should consult your doctor immediately. Also, remember that vitamin E can be beneficial for heart health, but moderation is key. If you don't need to take vitamin E in high doses, choose safer alternatives and always consult your doctor before adding any vitamin to your routine. Health is the most valuable asset we have, and protecting our health isn't just about taking vitamins, it's about understanding how they affect our bodies. You might think vitamin E is safe, but if not used properly, it can harm your health, especially for those who are taking heart medications or blood thinning drugs. Remember, understanding the vitamins and medications you're using is one of the best ways to protect your health. Don't let advertisements or unverified advice put your health at risk. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to share it with your loved ones and help them understand the risks of using vitamin E improperly. And if you have any questions about vitamin E or other vitamins, please leave your questions in the comments. I would be happy to provide answers. Your health is in your hands. Take good care of it. Vitamin B6 is commonly known as a nerve-supporting nutrient that helps improve memory and boost energy. However, when taken in excessive amounts, especially in supplements, vitamin B6 can have the opposite effect and cause nerve damage, potentially leading to numbness or loss of sensation. This happens because excessive vitamin B6 impairs the ability of nerves to transmit signals, leading to inflammation and nerve damage. A typical example is Mr. Harold Jenkins, a 76-year-old man who was taking a supplement containing 100 milligrams of vitamin B6 per capsule, consuming 2 capsules a day. After a while, he started experiencing tingling in his hands and feet, loss of balance, and dizziness. Upon checking, he was consuming vitamin B6 at a dose 10 times higher than the recommended safe amount. These symptoms were caused by vitamin B6 toxicity, damaging his nerves. The safe amount of vitamin B6 for older adults is about 2 to 10 milligrams per day. However, many nerve support supplements contain 50, 100, or even 200 milligrams of vitamin B6, far exceeding this recommendation. Using too much vitamin B6 can lead to permanent nerve damage if not stopped in time. If you're using vitamin B6, check the label and make sure you're not exceeding the safe dose. If you experience symptoms like tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness, stop using it and consult a doctor immediately. Don't let the promises of nerve support supplements harm your health. Health is our most valuable asset, so make sure to learn about the vitamins and supplements you use to protect your long-term well-being. Vitamin A is widely recognized for its benefits to eye health, immune system function, and skincare. Many people, especially older adults, take vitamin A supplements to maintain their vision and support overall health. However, what many don't realize is that excessive vitamin A can lead to serious health issues, including increased pressure inside the skull, which can mimic the symptoms of a stroke. When vitamin A is consumed in excess, it builds up in the body because it is fat-soluble, meaning it doesn't easily get excreted like water-soluble vitamins. Over time, this buildup can lead to a condition called pseudotumor cerebri, or false brain tumor, where the pressure inside the skull rises, leading to headaches, dizziness, blurred vision, and even cognitive decline. In severe cases, this can result in permanent vision loss or brain damage if left untreated. Let me share an example. Mrs. Dorothy Simmons, a 79-year-old retired piano teacher, had been taking high-dose vitamin A supplements for over 5 years, thinking it would improve her skin and vision. She started experiencing frequent headaches, blurred vision, and dizziness. Initially, she thought it was just age-related, but when a scan was done, it showed that her brain pressure was elevated, causing her symptoms to mimic a stroke. Her condition was caused by vitamin A toxicity. The recommended daily intake of vitamin A for older adults is around 2,500 to 3,000 IU, but many supplements contain 5,000 to 10,000 IU per day, well above what is safe. If you're taking vitamin A supplements, it's crucial to monitor your intake and avoid excessive doses. Too much vitamin A can quietly build up in your system and lead to serious health risks. Always consult your healthcare provider before taking high doses of any vitamin, especially vitamin A, and be aware of the signs of toxicity. Your health is too valuable to risk with unnecessary supplementation. Make sure you're using vitamin A safely and responsibly to protect your vision, brain, and overall well-being. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, has long been recognized as a supplement that helps support heart health, particularly in controlling cholesterol levels. Many people, especially those with high cholesterol, use niacin in the hope of improving their condition. However, few are aware that taking high doses of niacin can lead to a serious side effect, increasing blood pressure, which can lead to other health issues. When used to support cholesterol, niacin helps raise good cholesterol, HDL, levels and lower bad cholesterol, LDL, levels. However, when taken in high doses, niacin can cause blood vessels to dilate and then constrict, resulting in a sudden increase in blood pressure. This can lead to symptoms such as dizziness, headaches, or even a mild stroke, especially for individuals with a history of high blood pressure or cardiovascular issues. A typical example is the story of Mr. Frank Miller, an 82-year-old man who used high doses of niacin to improve his cholesterol and support circulation. However, after using niacin, he began experiencing flushed skin, a racing heart, and dizziness. He thought it was a temporary side effect or anxiety, but in reality, the high niacin dose had suddenly raised his blood pressure, leading to a mild stroke. Niacin can be very effective in lowering bad cholesterol and supporting heart health, but when taken in excessive amounts, it can cause serious blood pressure problems. This is particularly dangerous for those already taking medication for high blood pressure or other heart conditions, as using niacin without proper medical supervision can have unforeseen consequences. So, if you are using niacin to support your cholesterol levels, it is important to check the dosage and consult your doctor before taking high doses. Your doctor can help determine a safe and effective niacin level for your health without harming your blood pressure. Your health is important, and understanding the vitamins and supplements you are using will help you protect yourself from unnecessary risks. Always consult with your doctor before adding any vitamins to your diet to ensure you are using them safely. In a world where fast food and processed snacks are often more accessible than fresh produce, it's easy to forget the immense value of whole, natural foods. Real food, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides our bodies with the nutrients they need to function at their best. While supplements and processed options may seem convenient, they can't replace the holistic benefits of a well-balanced diet that comes from real, nutrient-dense foods. One of the key reasons real food is so important is that it offers a balance of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for our overall health. For example, leafy greens like spinach and kale are rich in folate, iron, and fiber, while berries provide powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect our cells. Whole grains like brown rice and oats are rich in fiber, which helps regulate digestion and supports heart health. Real food also plays a critical role in brain health. Foods like fatty fish, salmon, and sardines that are high in omega-3 fatty acids are vital for maintaining cognitive function and reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Nuts and seeds provide magnesium and vitamin E, which are essential for nerve health and protecting brain cells. Furthermore, real food is packed with fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar levels, supports digestive health, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Unlike processed foods that can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, whole foods provide a slow, steady release of energy, helping to keep you feeling fuller longer and maintain steady energy levels throughout the day. In addition to its physical benefits, real food can also improve mental health. A diet rich in whole, natural foods has been linked to lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. The vitamins and minerals found in real food help regulate mood and support the production of neurotransmitters that affect mental well-being. So, why settle for a quick fix when it comes to your health? Real food provides long-term benefits that no supplement or processed food can replicate. By making whole, fresh foods the foundation of your diet, you're not just nourishing your body, you're also investing in your long-term health and well-being. Remember, what you put into your body matters. Embrace the power of real, whole foods to fuel your body, mind, and spirit.